I'm gonna pull up actually a page from your book as well
Mm,
too, because one of the ones I loved, it was not just the small bites. It's also this is the your three S's
yeah,
exercise, and what I loved about it is that you're labeling the problem, because often, right? I don't know if you feel this way as well too. We're often dealing with the symptom of the problem, not the
sure.
actual
Yep.
frustration. How did you determine to kind of go with these three S's of the self-esteem and system and structure of power as being your diagnosis of like of categorizing? Like what was your thought process when you were saying that?
So the inspiration for this comes from my wife Beth, who was my co-director for 15 years, who works in Go Kent Pro with me. And Beth just sort of randomly said one day, just listening to the news, we could solve most of the problems in this world are created by people's bad self-esteem and not feeling good about themselves, etc. And I thought that um, that's probably mostly true, but it can't be all true.
Yeah, I agree
There are
with
a
Beth
lot of
though. Yeah,
things in the
yeah,
world you
yeah,
think, man, if that
yeah,
person felt better about themselves, we wouldn't be in this problem. So then I was trying to think, like, what else is it? But then it's systems. Like, we can solve problems because if there is a problem, it may be because the system isn't set up properly, or we haven't recognized that something's changed and we need to change the way we do drop off, check in, all of those kind of different things. And I was kind of stuck there for a while. And then I thought, bigger picture, we all recognize that there are problems with structures of power that happen in all of society, and they have to have, and we acknowledge they do have an impact on the way camp is run. Um, and this is just all of the society structures around misogyny and homophobia and all of those different things have an impact on our ability to do things. So if you're running into a problem, you ask yourself, is it one of these things? Is it two of these things? It's rarely three, but sometimes it is. Are we losing staff because we haven't set up the proper system to care for them and to make them feel, like they're welcome and wanted here? Or is it because that we just have a bias and don't see young adults as being worthy of the same kind of care and attention as we do as the year-round staff? That's a systemic problem based on their age and our assumptions about what they need. So look through those three things. I think you'll find the root of a lot of problems. So I think it's a worthwhile exercise looking like, here's a big problem. What of this is it? That now, if I know which one of these S's it is, now I begin to find what's the 2 second step to get us
yes,
started on this road.
right, yeah, because then you could
I'm
start.
not going to cure ageism in one day, but I can set up things to make sure that our people are better cared for and we notice their struggles more.
Yeah, it's that concept of how you eat an elephant one bite at a time.